Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I am 173 days sober. It is June 16, 2021, and I'm 56 years old. Today I want to talk a bit about the habit. Drinking alcohol is addictive, and there's obviously it causes a lot of problems in a lot of lives. But what we don't remember, or what we forget, or we don't think of maybe, is that alcohol drinking, it's a habit. A lot of it's a habit. I'm not saying it's not addictive. It is addictive, I know, from my own experiences. But it's definitely a habit. And if you consider someone like myself who started drinking when they were, I'm not sure if I was 14, but 15 definitely, and I'm 56 now, so you do the math on that. It's 40 years, at least 41, maybe more years of drinking alcohol. And I have to say, when I was a teenager, which was in the late 70s, we did a lot of drinking and we did a lot of smoking drugs. And I remember going to the bars when I was 16 because the Canadian province that was next to mine, the drinking age was only 18. That was in Quebec, and I lived in Ontario, Canada. And I remember that we could get into some of the bars when we were 16 because we all looked older, and back then I guess maybe they didn't check for IDs or identification as much. But so when I think about now and how much sometimes I just really crave a drink, and it's usually at specific times where going to sit on the deck, meeting friends, it's all those situations where you create a habit, and it's just something that this habit that you've created with an addictive substance, so that makes it that much harder to get out of the cycle, right? I don't know if you can hear vacuuming right now, but my wife's upstairs. She doesn't know I'm filming this, and she's vacuuming. So, um, so I was thinking about this last weekend. Today's Wednesday, and I was thinking, well, Father's Day's coming up, and it's going to be pressured to have a drink, and I don't really want one, and but it's just habit. You have drinks with the father-in-law or whoever you get together with. But I'm not going to. And I think I was listening to another YouTuber. His name is Timothy Ward. And he said recently that, I think it was a recent video, or maybe it was one of his older ones. I've been binge watching some of his stuff. And he mentioned about how, you create this habit over such a long period of time. It's tough to break it, right? And it makes sense. Any habit is, right? Especially one with an addictive substance. So my thought on that is, even if you're struggling and you don't know how you're going to make it, how can I ever go without drinking? And how am I going to have fun? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Once you do it long enough, eventually your body is going to say, okay, you don't need it. We can do these things without having that drink or the drinks. And it's just a matter of time. 2019, I didn't drink for the whole year. And by the end of the year, I was feeling like that. Just hang on a sec. Okay, I just had to tell my wife what I was doing down here because she was banging in the kitchen and stuff. So I just, it's not mind-blowing. It's not a mind-blowing realization or anything, but it's just something to be aware of when you're struggling, that it takes time, and I'm sure you've heard that already, but it's like that with anything. I quit coffee this week. Monday was my first day without coffee, and I have to say the morning was pretty good. My body appreciated just drinking water, and then the afternoon hit, and I was just tired. I'm not quitting caffeine completely. I do like a hot drink. I shouldn't say that. Maybe I will someday. I don't know. But I'm quitting coffee because of how tough it is on my stomach, and some other things I've learned about it, how it increases cortisol levels, and I'm just trying to get myself as healthy as possible right now. So I want to go into the second half of my life as healthy as can be. So yeah, quitting the coffee. I think it might be harder than quitting alcohol for me. Everyone's case is different. Because it's something I would consume every day, a few times a day. First thing you get up, I don't smoke cigarettes, but I get up, have a coffee, have a third. Some days maybe another half or full cup more. But over time, I know you don't crave it as much anymore. I quit coffee again in 2019 when I quit alcohol, but only for 100 days, and I remember feeling great, and I didn't really crave it. I really love the smell of freshly brewed coffee, and the first cup doesn't seem so bad. It wasn't as bad as having a beer when I had some drinks in 2020. The bitterness of beer didn't appeal to me anymore, but then of course I love whiskey and rum, so there I was drinking that. But just know that over time it does get better, and eventually, I'm looking at the wrong dot on the phone here. Just know that eventually over time the cravings will dissipate, and you'll start feeling better, and it's a bit of a time game, as much as it is a mind game, and how you look at not drinking, and how you treat yourself, and look at yourself as how you play a part in whether you drink or not. You don't need alcohol, and you'll do fine just without it. But like I said, over time, your body will just say, don't need it. Can have fun without it, can do this without it, and look at all these benefits without it. You won't even think about it. I don't think about it already, and it's only 173 days, almost 6 months. I shouldn't say I don't. That's a lie. I think about it once in a while. The last month or so, I get cravings when I'm in certain situations, but aside from that, I don't really think about it. Unless I'm going to shoot a video for this channel, or telling I have an accountability friend that every once in a while I shoot him how many days I'm sober and stuff. And he does the walking thing, so he shoots me his step count, and we always duel back and forth to see who's going to beat who for the day. So that's about it for today. It's nothing earth-shattering. It's just that I want you to know that things will get better. Eventually your body will be okay with not drinking alcohol, and you just need to get yourself out of that habit of those situations where you've created that habit where you want to have a drink, and I think you'll do fine. And right now with COVID, with the health restrictions ending and the people getting back together, it's still going to be okay to stay away from people if that's what you choose to do. That was my saving grace, is working from home, living in a small community. Yeah, and not having a huge social circle, that helped as well. So please, if you enjoyed this video, please like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye.